Welcome you all. What is a desire? What are some deeper insights into desire? Desire is the impulse for the knowing plus feeling of self-love or peace or completeness or ananda through experience. Desire is the shape that self-love or God or awareness takes when it seems to forsake its own real nature of just being and springs towards objects, something seemingly other. Non-dual love is pure love and desire is dual love. That's the difference. What is an impulse? Beingness is the reality's highest state of existence. Reality seeks to realize its highest state through action or experience. The urge to do this is called impulse, kanksha in Sanskrit. Impulse itself is reality. Reality is not separate from impulse. Impulse means a great longing to express, expand, and recreate who you really are. Kill impulse and you kill reality. Impulse is reality wanting to say hi. This desire of the awareness in movement to express and to know itself in its own experience is called the impulse of the reality. Impulse is the beginning of all creation. It is the first thought. It is the pure thought. Impulse is a grand feeling within reality. It is reality choosing what next to create. Since reality is everything, seen and unseen, there is nothing which is that reality could want. There is nothing that reality could intend except more of itself. That is because there is nothing else to intend. When there is nothing in existence but you, there is nothing for you to intend except more of you. In order to express and experience the magnificence of reality, it seemingly becomes finite, which has to be an illusion. That's the only way reality could create something other than itself, so it can experience itself. Out of apparent separation from reality, the desire arises in the ego, which is the source of reality in disguise, to fall back into the source of reality. Impulse not only exists in reality, but also in us and in everything as desire. Desire, in that sense, is beautiful. There is nothing wrong in it. But the problem here is that we completely forget our true nature and then search for peace or happiness in persons or selves and or objects. Again, what is called true love or pure love is nothing but the non-dual love, which the real self has for itself in the state in which it alone exists and shines. And what is called desire is nothing but the dual love, which springs towards other objects in the state in which the one real self seems to be many objects. Human desire is yearning for more experience, not based on knowledge but based on prior experience. A desire, a separate self's desire, ego's desire, that is goal oriented, that is object oriented. A desire that is motivated becomes impure. The desire for pleasures or comforts, the desire for money, the desire for power, the desire for prestige are some examples of human or personal desires. A human desire is called kama in Sanskrit. Desire is the tension of the mind for the future. Desire is wanting of something you think that you don't have. A human desire or kama is longing for a certain outcome, certain preference. It is forgetting of your inner self. It means that you are not in the present moment and all that there is only the present moment. You are somewhere in the future and the future is not. Well, why do desires arise? Desires arise because of lack of peace or happiness or completeness, which resulted from ignorance, ajnana. Ignorance or forgetting of our infinite nature, of our true self. The three natural desires in all human beings are classified as 1. Desire for existence, 2. Desire for knowledge, and 3. Desire for peace or happiness or completeness. All other desires are included in these three fundamental or natural desires. Why natural? Because consciously or unconsciously, we are all seeking what is natural for us. For example, when we have a headache, why do we wish to be free of it? Because headache is not natural to us. We cannot feel entirely comfortable or happy with anything that is not truly natural to us. That's why we never feel perfectly happy in spite of all the material, mental, and emotional pleasures that we may be enjoying. All such pleasures come and go, and hence they are not natural to us. Sat, Chit, Ananda are what everyone loves the most, our natural desires. That is what everyone seeks, desires, and strives for, the reality. So, our ultimate goal must be for objectless happiness, or more precisely, a desire-free condition. Desires you may, but only don't forget the ultimate goal. When our mind and all its thoughts are absent, as in deep sleep or in samadhi, we experience perfect peace. The rising of our mind with desires and thoughts is what obscures our natural state of absolute peace. Thoughts emerge from desires and desires emerge from thoughts. They feed on each other. You see a woman and a desire arises. A Buddha will say, woman, finished. But you say, what a beautiful woman. Then a desire takes possession of you. Now, so many thoughts will arise. Buddha says, desire is like oil in a lamp. If the oil is no more, the flame, which is mind or a separate self, will disappear on its own. The wheel of samsara consists of vasana, kama, vritti, karma, which is impression, desire, thought, and action. I have the impression, then the desire arises, and then thought arises, and next the action connected to the thought happens. When you get the action or karma, what do you get? A new impression, a new vasana. Now I have another desire leading to another thought or action, and to another desire, and it just keeps going. These are the pillars or cornerstones of the edifice of mind. They are the links of the mind samsara chain. In Vedantic tradition, it is called desire, action, ignorance, or kama, karma, avidya, cycle. Destroy any one of these links, the whole chain can be broken. Remember, divinity's desire is to distribute from itself, and humanity's desire is to gather to itself. The seat of desires is the causal body or the seed body. They exist there in the form of seeds or vasanas or karmas and manifest in the mind lake. Mind will stay alive as long as there are desires in the mind. Desires become waves in the mind lake. Thoughts exist because desires exist. Unless you understand desire and transcend it, you will not be able to drop the binding thoughts. Remember, desire has not to be destroyed. It has to be purified. Desire has not to be dropped. It has to be transformed, like a coal gets transformed into a diamond. Binding desires or thoughts can be neutralized by 1. The practice of discernment or the power of discrimination or viveka. 2. The restraint of senses or pratyahara. 3. Meditation, dhyana. And 4. Self-inquiry or Atma Vichara. With freedom from selves and objects, desire is divine. And what is the greatest and the subtlest desire? The greatest and the subtlest desire of a human being is to have no desire at all. That is the condition of God, the reality. You are so fulfilled in your desire that you are no more desirous. Desire freeness. Remember, not desirelessness. Desire freeness is the only thing that can bring you permanent joy or peace or completeness or ananda. Thank you.